Today we're talking all about simple pleasures. Hot tea, walking on the beach, holding hands, seeing a rainbow, all the little things that make our life extraordinary. Welcome to another video. For those of you who are new here, my name's Nina and I'm a life coach that specializes in personal development. Here at this channel, we talk about everything having to do with our emotional well-being and living our most awesome life possible. So if you aren't already a subscriber, go ahead and become one because we definitely want you to stay connected. Today's video is really about intentional living, but more specifically about looking out for all those little things in our life that make it more magical and more meaningful and fulfilling. These little simple pleasures can really offer so much to our life. They certainly inspire us and they just keep us interested in life because we're really focusing on all these little positive aspects. But a lot of times when we are feeling stressed out or if our life gets really busy, the first thing that goes out the window is really looking out for these magical moments. We can forget the importance that they hold and we really stop even noticing them altogether. The problem with that is that when we stop noticing all the good things, we start noticing instead all the bad things by default. So we start to see things in life that are little tiny annoyances. All these things start to build up and they become huge stresses in our life. We start to think of life as very negative because really that's all we're seeing. Then we can also start to subconsciously be looking for these things that aren't favorable into our life. So we're really putting a lot of mental focus on things that are bad. And of course, this can cause an enormous amount of stress and anxiety in our life and really cause our life to take a very negative turn. When we are thinking about positive things, obviously our life goes in a more positive direction than when we are focusing on those negative things. The interesting thing, however, is if we can be self-aware and kind of notice when our life is kind of headed towards that negative spiral, if we can kind of push ourselves in time to the positive, we can use these little simple pleasures as kind of a buffer against all these things, these little annoyances that start to really cause anxiety and stress in our life. There are literally limitless things in this world to be happy about. So it just comes down to the fact that we need to make it a priority to be thinking about them. So remembering that when we go outside, we want to be searching for these things. We need to be looking out for these little miracles. They're always there. They're always all around us, but we have to be conscious about finding them and seeing them on a regular basis. If we can really train our brain to do this, it really shifts our whole paradigm. People that effectively look out for these simple pleasures, indulge in simple pleasures, and enjoy these little miracles in this world have much more meaning and depth and happiness in their life and are really much more safeguarded against these negative emotions. One way we can really start to use this as a strategy for happiness is to actually make an official journal about it. So if you already have a gratitude journal or a self-growth journal, you can include it there, or you can start a simple pleasures journal where you literally list out all the things that made you smile that day. Maybe you found a 4-leaf clover, maybe you had a pumpkin spice latte, maybe you had a nice warm towel to embrace yourself in after your bath this morning. But whatever it is, write it down. Think about all the little details in your life that just help enhance it and make it a little bit happier. You can look back on this list whenever you're having a day that isn't your best, and it will help you remember all the positive things that you experience all the time. These are things that we often overlook or take for granted, but if we bring our conscious awareness to really seeking out these experiences, enjoying them, and being so appreciative for them, really the level of happiness in our life just goes up to an incredibly high degree. When we are in this positive mind space, we are much more likely to continue on the path of our goals and stay motivated. Whenever, again, we are sucked into the negative, all the good things in our life kind of get put on hold, they get forgotten, and we really start to obsess about those negative things. And think about if we really put effort into including simple pleasures intentionally in our life, how much happier we would be then. So keep track of the things that make you smile, that add value and interest and inspiration to your life, and include them on purpose, and keep your eyes out for all new wonderful things that you can experience. So challenge yourself starting today to consistently go out and look for all these amazing little simple pleasures that make life so incredibly awesome. Well, I hope this video was inspiring to you today, and if it was, please like it, share it with someone else who may need to hear this message today, and also definitely become a subscriber, because we certainly want you to stay connected. I thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have an amazing day.